Hi, I'm Mo.
Hi, I'm Jenoa.
And we're having
the sex talk.
The sex talk
with you today. Okay, so someone wrote us about wanting their girlfriend back. I want my girlfriend back. What can I do?
Yeah, and I guess my first question was like, obviously there was a breakup for a reason. So I guess this episode is about why sometimes we feel like we want to go back.
Right.
And is it a good idea?
Yeah. Are we, well, there's one option that we're having a pipe dream, remembering the past better than it actually was.
Right, like romancing how good it was or something like that. Like being like, oh, it was so great, but forgetting how great it wasn't. You know?
Right.
And I think a lot of that happens because we feel lonely, or maybe we see them with somebody else. We see their posts on Facebook and they're like,
so happy without us.
Oh, I could have had that still.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? I have nothing. I have nothing.
No one. I'm all alone.
She's so great.
I would ask myself, number one, why? Am I feeling lonely? Am I feeling jealous? What are the reasons that I am wanting this person back? The second thing I would say is, like, under what circumstances did you guys break up? Was this a breakup that she wanted? Or was it something that you initiated? And if it was something that you initiated, and now all of a sudden you're changing your mind, what's
wrong with you?
Yeah.
So the first thing is, if you are pining for an ex, you should sit down and get real about what's going on with you right now that you're pining for them, and remember why you broke up in the first place.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I don't know if this is possible, if you spend time with your ex, they remind you why you're not together anymore.
Very quickly, you will remember.
Yeah, and it's like they underscored why you're not together because they're doing the same damn shit.
Yeah, and you fall really quickly back into old patterns. I think we do have we sort of forget the pain, you know?
Well, it's like when women give birth, and then they want to have another baby, and they go, oh my god, I forgot how bad
painful
this is.
Right. So we do forget the pain. We have a tendency to remember the great parts. And it's kind of like you're second guessing yourself. You already broke up with this person, and you're going backwards. And if it's like a gnawing thing that doesn't go away, are you obsessing over something? And why aren't you letting go? Like, it sounds a little bit like going backwards instead of going forwards. Yeah,
are you just like tripping? Are you tripping? Are you just torturing yourself? Because we do that, human beings. We torture ourselves sometimes when we should be kind to ourselves. So is this pining self-torture? And is there a way you can be kinder to yourself? If you're really not getting back together and there's nothing to do, don't pine. You know, pick up a book, go see a movie. If you find yourself sitting there like thinking about how great they are and how you want to be with them and you're not and you feel like shit, don't do that.
And I think part of the breakup process sometimes is we do have to go backwards. We do get those little reminders and you're like, okay,
this so over.
Is so over. But you sometimes, it's kind of like, sometimes you got to take 2 steps back to make a giant leap forward.
Right.
And so maybe that's what this is, and that's okay. Not saying that you have to be like stoic and like, nope, I'm not looking backwards
Black and
at all. Yeah. But just be honest with yourself about what's going on, because if you've already broken up, chances are that it's not going to improve the second time around. It could, but it's slim. I have known people that have gotten back together and it has worked.
Yeah, if you break up and you both do work on yourselves and you're kind of recommitted from a new perspective, it's possible.
Yeah.
But if you're all alone in the I want to be back together thing, it's probably not going to happen.
That's a really good point. And and if that person's moved on and I guess if it's a one-sided I want to get back together, then it's probably not going to be that different.
Yeah, so I think most importantly, be kind to yourself. And get real about where you're coming from and why you're wanting the person back.
I like to journal, journaling my feelings, you know.
Get it out.
Looking back at old journal entries, if you do that, to find out like what the relationship was like.
That's really good.
You know, old letters, old emails, old pictures. Pull those out and be like, oh yeah, remember that time at Disneyland when they got super fucked up and made out with someone else?
A child. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah,
just like, and sometimes it's painful to pull out those old pictures because you're like, oh, we were so in love, and then after we took this picture, she turned around and made out with that other chick. That was not in our agreement. Oh my god. So you can remember, it's a good idea. I mean, it can be painful, but it also can help clear up some things.
Yeah, yeah. So do some work on your own.
Yeah, focus on you.
Yeah, before reaching out, because once you do reach out, you're gonna know pretty much right away what's gonna happen. So.
Get set with yourself. If you really do, like you're sure for all the right reasons, you want to reconnect with this person and you want to get back together, then be prepared that you might get rejected. Be ready for rejection.
Be prepared for the fact that things might just go right back into the way they were, and within minutes, seconds, days, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you might be sort of creating a fantasy of what you think it will be with them this time. Yeah. And that might not be accurate. So get clear.
And idealizing the memory, yeah.
So get clear about where you are. If you do contact them, be prepared for everything that might happen, and take care of yourself every step along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Sex talk.
Sex talk.